Vikings of Valhalla, welcome back to Total War Rome Remastered and the Carthage campaign. In the last video, we took 2 new cities from Gaul here. We lost another general, seems to be the new thing going on here, but we lost a general here. We didn't have a grand force, but we lost the general, but we took the city. And we took this city, which is gonna make Gaul very weak to have 2 massive armies here. One sitting ready to defend this city. But we have 2 massive armies moving up this way as well. Hopefully putting some pressure on them. And I'm gonna take them out. There's no way. We're just gonna take them out so we don't have to deal with them. And we don't want to give these 2 cities up here, even though they're very far up. We don't want to give them to Britannia. Because even though these are not my culture or my building types, it will be Britannia's. So they will be a lot stronger if I just give them to them. So let's go up that way, take those cities, and then finally we will move down here to Greeks, to the Greeks, which I promised for a long time. We also have Numidia on the run. We're going to take this city in 4 turns. We have this guy going down here to take this one. And should be an easy city to take. I think they will just give it to me. So in 4 turns we will get that one. And after that, we have removed both Numidia and Gaul as foes. And then finally, we can set aim to take out Greece. But that's all we did in the last episode. So grab your shield, sharpen your axe, and let the saga continue. And we're making a lot of fleets here. And we're going to bring one this way. Because we need to move these guys to some type of front line or just move them ready to attack the Greeks here. And I'm pretty sure we have 1 sacred band. Is that going to be enough? I'm going to get... We need more sacred bands. And probably need some more over here. So we're going to start mobilizing to go and attack the Greeks now. Because that's going to be a while before we can do that. So let's start mobilizing. Let's start making some troops. Once Numidia is gone, we can actually bring these fleets down here, so we can bring up these 2 armies. At least 1 army I want to keep, but maybe bring 1 army up to take Rhodes. Because having this army here, we should be ready to do that. And then the other one I want to bring in here. I want to have only Sacred Band. Maybe that's actually pretty dumb, because if we can't retrain the units in here, that's going to be a problem. But I want to take this city. That's going to make everyone very happy. And we're going to take that monument from them. Kind of want to have these 2 as well. So maybe we do need to go in here and take these 3 cities right here. So we get 3 monuments. That would be very smart. We will see what we do here. I don't think we can do too much in this turn. Let's just double check and see if we can raise some tax somewhere around here. Yeah, they are pretty upset here. We need to fix these cities before we actually get going. But there we go. Everything is looking pretty good. This general can't move. This armor can't move. Alright, we're going to end this first turn here. I don't like sitting with this because you know what this costs? It costs about 1,500. But we're kind of rich, so we're going to have to wait 1 turn and see what happens. Let's see what Gaul does. I'm guessing they're going to want some peace here. Oh, we're losing some fleets here. Crushing defeat. Oh no! Well, that's not good. Well, I have another solution to that because we have some merchants. This is fairly good, but you're way too old. Town growths. There we go. So this city, we have waited so long for this. So get that one in there. Coming of age, welcome. Perfect. Getting another general in here. You're pretty young as well. Both. Well, you are young. You are old. Okay, good. All right, so Gaul is leaving now. Are they leaving to defend this city? Well, too late, because we're gonna bomb it down now. And unfortunately they're coming here, so we will see what to do here. I can't believe they're just giving up this city. It's madness. Unfortunately I cannot take them out to attack this forest that is right here. So we're gonna have to wait for these guys. Unless, how do you get over here? That way. Well, we want to take out Gaul as much as possible. So you go join this force. You can stay right here for now. I'm kidding. You should actually go up here. You know why? Because we want some towers. This is obviously a threat, but I think we can just get away from them. I think. We will see. This one, I need to get out here right now because why? Well, we want some towers. I was gonna say, is that an army? No, it's not. There we go. And I kind of want one right here as well. And then you need to hurry back before they do attack you. In here, we do need to fix the buildings because we want them very happy. And I think the stone walls will be one of the most important things in there. So let's start with those. And we're going to get this attack in here in this turn. Don't worry. We're going to get it in. I'm just going to see if we can build it all our settlements. And like we started in the last episode, we're going to get all those financial buildings in all our cities. There's no holding back. Looks like Gaul is going up this way. Not sure why. I wish we had a general here to put up some towers. But unfortunately we don't. They are very unhappy here. But I'm going to have to take you out and lower the tax. Because we have a new front line. We need to get those towers up. Is this my area as well? It is. So we have this whole area as well. So get those towers up there. Get the spy. Can you go this? You have to go. Oh, really? You can't go across here. All right. That's fine. Well, then we're going to send this general this way to start with. Unless we have you, actually. You can go this way. You can actually get a tower where you are right now. And I changed my mind. You're going to go this way. They're still pretty happy here. And you're going to get some reinforcements coming up here. We don't have any spear cav, unfortunately. Ooh, very upset here in Rome. I say, I really want this market. I really do. But we cannot do that. I don't need this to be level... Yeah, we kind of need onagers. Let's replace the stables. Maybe we can eventually get some elephants in here. But replace those stables to get everyone very happy in here. Get that culture penalty away from us because we can't not replace the Imperial Palace, which is a problem. Now we're kind of broke again. So let's see how we do this. We're going to get some elephants in here. I want some... I know, maybe actually not. Let's actually get some real sacred band first. Pretty sure we can make them in here as well, right? Nope. Well... We are going to need cav. Is it cav that we can build down here? No. Well, you know what? Just say screw it. I'm just gonna place him here. Put some pressure on him. Not do more than that. This general just keep going this way. Get those towers up so we can see what's going on here. And let's see if we can move you. There we go. That army is here. Are they gonna make it here in time? I think they're going to take 2 turns to go down here. So I think they will come there before us. We have elephants to open this up just in case we get there before them. Alright, so my other plan, like I mentioned before, our fleets were getting attacked. But once we drop these guys off, we can have this fleet come this way. We still have this one, but that's not going to be enough. Not even close. I do want a general here as well. We need to tower up this area right here, but we don't have any spirit generals. Faction leader still alive. That's just crazy. I love it. All right, 2,000 to go. Not much money to work with. So let's see if we can take this city. Actually, before we attack, we do have a fleet here. Oh, they went this way, didn't they? Yep, they did. Look at that. They have an army in here. We need to get them down very crucially. And now we have a huge fleet here. Really? That's just so frustrating. Alright. I guess we can bring you here. This is not a bad fleet. There we go. And then you go in here. And we're going to get one more for you. So there we go. So 2 massive fleets there. I know they're going to cost some money, but we're going to need that fleet. Especially if we go and attack the Greeks here. These ships don't really feel necessary. Oh, they're very upset here as well. Alright, let's see if we can build in some of these cities, unless we already are. I'm just going to get the academy in here. We haven't spent that much time on that. I was about to end the turn, but I forgot. We're gonna attack these guys before they are coming here. It's just a general in here. See if we can bomb him down. If we can, that would be great. I think he's gonna stay back at the capture point though. Again, thank you so much for the support here on this series. Keep those likes and comments coming. And again, if you are new, take that axe and throw it at the subscribe button. I should probably skip that storm, right? Do I want to attack from this angle? Yeah, I kind of do. I'm going to tell you why. So go this way. We have elephants here. That's really nice. But yeah, you go in this way. You can't shoot that far. Anyways, that's gonna be the closest way is to go up there, and we're gonna send like Sacred Band and get some elephants here. That's all we're gonna need. Maybe general as well. Otherwise, you can stay there. All right, open up this. Oh, he's way over there. Well, there we go. And then all of you guys, except you and you, go group 1, so I know who it is. You get in here. Actually, you stay as a group with these guys. Okay, General, you go group 2, and you guys be group 9. I don't want you. Alright, let's go in front here. Actually, one of you need to shoot that tower down. I think that could potentially deal some damage to you. Yep, they're just gonna hold this. Alright, there's no point in using you because... yeah. I wish I could bomb them down a bit, but I guess we can't. Alright, I guess you join in anyways. Alright, let's get them like so. I want the lines a bit longer. I guess you're gonna go in here as well. And then we're gonna get the elephants in here. Not very good for these city battles. In general, you're gonna come this way. Yes, in case. Alright, there we go. So if I just tell you guys to go up here, I think that's gonna be very good. You should go up here as well. And if you charge into this, he's not gonna survive. He's gonna break right away, and he's not gonna stand a chance. So go up this way now. Why is he not attacking me? I can't pull up my general any further because there is a chance that he will actually charge my general instead. So what if we get my elephants a bit closer? If they start firing, sometimes that actually trigger them to push us, and we want them to push me because, I mean, look at this. All right, I think he's gonna be able to reach us from here. That's why we're gonna set up a nice long line right here. Yeah, they can't fit here. All right, now we're gonna start firing. That should trigger them. I said should. Yep, there we go. That's when we bring our general in here. Not too far though. Stay right there. He doesn't seem to be pushing us yet. There we go. Yeah, get in here. Alright, let's see how they do against my Sacred Band here. There we go. He is dead. And that's how we end the battle. We killed the general and they just wavered and they're gone. That's a thing you can also use. Like if you want them to push your phalanxes, always use a ranged unit. They're gonna come out and attack you. And look at that, getting some nice money. And let's see here. Why are your buildings shit? That's the only good thing with Romans late game is that they actually have really decent buildings. So once you actually take them, you get some really nice buildings to build some really good troops. Alright, so there we go. Repair those ones. Let's get our temple in there. Let's do normal attacks for now. And repair these. That's the only thing we can repair in here, unfortunately. And this one, just get ready to see what they do here. And you start getting some peasants ready to hold this one, because we can't sit back for too long. We need to push up. And yeah, next turn. Alright. Let's see if we can build now, because now we have money. Pretty sure we can build in here, right? Yeah, we can. So let's get those financial buildings. As always, we can't build. Well, we can't build in here. But not buildings that we want. I think I'm just going to get the academy. I think that gives us public order as well. Yep, so let's get one in there. 9,000 to go. Love it. I don't think we can build here, but it's growing slowly, so it's going to grow very soon, which is nice. Here we... Oh, it's going pretty slow, but it's getting there. And Palma's under siege. We need to double check and see how long they can hold the siege, because now we're actually building in all our cities. 3 more turns. I do not want to sally out here, guys. I really don't. Alright, we can't spend any more money because we are broke. Which I like that feeling. Well, I'm kidding. We have money, but we can't build in the cities. So that's very good. All right, end this turn, and let's see what happens here. Egypt is looking fairly strong right there. Numidia is attacking my fleet here. I'm guessing that's the blockade we had. All right, they just keep chasing us, but there we go. Now we push them back. Oh, there we go. All right, that's why we don't want to have a lone ship out like that. They leave their faction here. Is that a bait, or what are you just leaving that army out like that? Not really sure why. All right, you come up this way now. Where did we place that general? It's supposed to be one more. There you are. They're weak up here. We could split some troops. The thing is, Sacred Band is gonna take that city easy. So you go with them. Maybe we'll get some mercenaries. These guys gonna push them right here. Really? Alright, in here, get those peasants so we can actually hold that city and pull that unit out as quickly as possible. I say we also get the roads in here so we can transport ourselves. No, let's get the walls. 3 turns, 3 peasants, and then walls are up. They're gonna be happy and we can leave. That is the plan. Boini infantry. Go to front line. Gaul is going up that way. I wonder if there is something going on over here. Well, yeah. Because I've said Germany is gone. That could potentially be a Gaul city. But it's not. Let's see if we can get a diplomat in here. Maybe even a merchant to send up here. But I want to see if we can get some updated map information over here. How far is our borders this way? That's actually my border. So let's get that. It's pretty crazy. Is this my borders too? No, that's Britannia. I was going to say, I saw the blue. That would be crazy if that was my borders. All right, get towers up here as well. I love those towers so we can see what's going on. And then in here, let's keep making those sacred bands. Let's prepare for the war against the Greeks. Let's get some cav over here. And let's get some cav over here. And let's get some onagers too. That would be nice. Is that going to be enough? Hope so. Hope so. All right. In here, kind of want to replace some buildings here to get the happiness up. And I think it's going to have to be the walls. It's going to take a long time, but it's, yeah, get those walls up. I don't like building walls unless they are being attacked, but I know the citizens in there will be happy. Speaking of walls, I'd rather get something financially, but there's nothing really that will help that. So, okay, yeah, get those stone walls. That's fine. Get those stone walls. 2 turns, and then they're done for it. Get the spy here. He's 49 years old. Very old spy, and I don't think we should waste any more time. I'm just going to end this turn. No point in us sitting around. Just stack some of these so we actually get some more. And then we end it. Oh! Merchants. Merchants and the fleet. Right. We need to attack them. That was a good call. Let's do low taxes here. Alright. Let's see what happened with all those merchants. I think we didn't end the turn. That was good. Because this is way too many merchants on here. Wait, there's only... Alright. 1, 2, 3. There should be more in here. This one right there, actually. You're standing on this, right? There we go. Yeah, good. So right now we're not making that much. 300, 300, and 300. That's going to improve a lot shortly, I hope. But the good thing is I don't think they will actually have anyone coming here and buying them off. I think. We will see. You need to go here as well. And then we're going to pull the other ones over here. Because it's going to be a bit more risky because I think they will buy them off. But I think that's going to be good. Alright, now finally let's end this turn. That's a good thing we managed to do that.
Dear friend.
An alliance. Well, let's negotiate. And let's see if we can do some map information.
Dear friend.
Are you stupid? Nope. Map information, map information. I can give you some money if that is what you want.
Dear friend.
I don't want an alliance. Like, no,
Until
no,
next
no,
time.
no. Like, there's no point in being in an alliance with you. Like, Egypt, I could faction destroy Pontus. Like, I would be down for being with Egypt and like really get that trade going and then attack Greece. That's not a bad idea. So we're gonna get that going as soon as we attack the city here. It doesn't look like they have any reinforcements here, so maybe there are. Wait, yep, they're coming here. Next turn they might reach here. Otherwise we're gonna take that out. One more turn, then we're getting this. So Numidia will be gone in this episode. I'm guessing. We will see. All right, we're making 17,000 each turn out. So now we can finally see that we're getting money. This city did grow probably a while ago, so that's why they are furious. So let's see if we can get these peasants in here. I don't mind making peasants here because they can be used to disband other troops or other cities if we want that city to grow. For now, it's a fairly good city. I'm gonna, since we're doing fairly good on money, I'm gonna get the sewer because we don't want to lose these cities. That's the last thing we want to do. Very happy in here. I'm gonna get the mines for sure. That's 100%. And look at this. No, is that the army? I was gonna say I think they disbanded that army, but they really didn't. Are you kidding me? All right, go and take that next turn. And this is a massive force, like really, really massive. You can just go up here this way. I might just, yeah, I might take them up here. Because right now, I don't... Yeah, we do need to be aggressive against these guys. But they're looking fairly strong here. The Puini is not looking great. They are already upset in this city. But we do need to keep expanding here. So, I'm just going to place them there. Because I want to take out the Numidians in this episode. So let's be nice and patient here. There's no rush. We're going to focus down on the Gauls soon. Don't worry. They're getting down. Alright, so now we can't go around this way. So I guess you're just going to be sent to join this army, actually. And how many troops can we take out here? All of them. Nice. So here we go. Here's another force that will be joined by you. And maybe we will actually move it down this way. We will move that army down that way. We can retrain elephants and everything. Wait a minute. We should actually make sure that we can't do that retraining of elephants down here. Wait a minute. Maybe we can't make... maybe we can only make elephants over here. Alright. Never mind. Let's see if we're gonna focus on money. As always. I'm gonna get ports, market, and when we take this, we're gonna get so much more money, and we're gonna take it very soon. Don't worry. I'm just gonna make sure that we need to drop these guys. These merchants needs to be dropped off, and I might just drop them off right here. That was a lot of merchants. One more to go. Greece is here. Wow.
Sir. Loud and clear. Yes.
Loud and clear. Well, why don't you go here? I guess you go there for now. Let's keep going that way. And there we go. So now this fleet needs to come this way. We need to have a little chat with Egypt. Because I think we have a common enemy. You go this way and retreat. Next turn. Alright. 4,000 to go. Let's spend some money and then we'll leave. Low taxes already. Might look pretty dangerous right there. Also, I think Gal should attack very soon too. I'm not sure why they haven't. We have to see how long they can actually hold that siege. Let's double check and see. In Palma, 1 turn. Well, would you look at that? We're gonna have to sally out here. We are going to have to sally out, which is unfortunate because I don't think we're gonna win this one. This is going to be very tough. Didn't really want to spend some time on the gals here. We can actually brought down some troops. But they know they will not stand a chance if they take the city. So they're gonna wait me out here, and we are weak. We are very, very weak, and we have shit troops. So they have a captain. All right. Group 1. And then you... Cab is going to be the game changer as always for this one. And Sacred Band, only 10. Go group 3. Start battle. Oh, wow. We are weak. We are very weak. We have a pretty decent general though. No, group 2, thank you. And then group 4. We're gonna focus down on one flank here. I think that's gonna be the best thing how we win this. I don't think they do they have chosen swordsmen? I have a lot of heavy swordsmen. Alright, so move everyone up here. And then make sure group 4 just get behind here. We might have to sacrifice some generals here. We're probably gonna lose this whole battle here, like the infantry battle. Group 2. Oh, this is gonna be tough, guys. There we go. All right, move up like so. If we can beat them on this flank here, we can just continue in here. But again, we have shit troops. Iberian 7 morale. It's not good. Not good at all. 5 morale on these guys. That's terrible. Good thing they have swordsmen though, because if they wouldn't have swordsmen, it's gonna be harder to ride them down, and we're just gonna have to overwhelm them. That's gonna be how we win this, or at least how we try to win this. All right, there we go. All right. All right. Group 4. General, go this way. Alright, move slowly. General, go this way. Now they're gonna move here a bit. We're gonna disturb the lines a bit here. They're not really sure what to do here. I don't care about these guys right now. Keep riding around. We might lose some generals here. Alright, take these first. Alright, hopefully we don't lose generals here because that's going to be devastating for the morale, but there we go, got them to break. General, come this way now. Group 4, move into these guys. Overwhelm them, let's go. Yes, I'm going to hold the ground here. We're not going to be too aggressive. We're going to, yeah, just keep going in here. There's no point. Baron, get up this way. I'm gonna see if we can surround them here. Now, this is the time where we push this way. Just screw these guys and get all these guys to break. And we do that by surrounding them. So let's go this way. I know they're broken. Alright, but we can potentially... No! That's too bad. That's too bad. We needed to come around here. Infantry get around here. We're losing a lot of troops here. Oh, they're wavering. They are wavering. Get that mass break. Come on, push in, push in. You know, get here. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. It probably is over. Blow that dang horn. Oh no, we're getting surrounded here. Too bad. That was a close one, guys. Alright, you guys turn around, fight these guys. Is that your general? I lost the general here. That's too bad. Too bad. Push up here. This is some madness. Yep, there we go. Still have these lines right here, so it's gonna be really tough here. My men will probably just break any second now. Push up here, get those warhounds. Actually getting them to break here. There's a mass break going on. Keep pushing through, keep pushing through. Get back to the fight. Yeah, oh, they're just gonna send in the rest of the men here, so still have some troops here, but I doubt we're gonna get this, guys. We're gonna have to cause a mass break, but we can't really do too much here. Getting them to break though. Get these swordsmen. There's 17. All troops, push these guys. Get back into the fight. Oh no, we got the mass break now. Too bad. Alright, go back and rest at the capture point. It is kind of over. I know. But we shouldn't underestimate that we have a general here. Get back, get back, get back. Get back and rest here a bit, if we can. That's okay. We gonna still struggle here a bit. But get inside the city here and come back. Because I'm not gonna say it's completely over just yet. Okay, okay, we have like no troops. Oh no, wait, they have warhounds.
How will your soldiers greet this news?
The fact that they're not attacking... Oh, are you kidding me? The fact they're not attacking these warhounds, they're just standing there looking dumb, is just crazy. Are you kidding me? They're not... Wow. Alright, that's how we lost the city. To warhounds. No, 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 no. Look at those warhounds. We cannot even defeat them. That's just madness, guys. Alright, you just go in here. You know what? Let's just fix the battle. Clear defeat. We killed a lot of troops here, and I feel like that was kind of on the edge here. Wasn't a clear loss. It could have gone the other way. We have shit troops. We should have sallied out sooner. Wait, they should have got the city, right? Well, I'm gonna do like this. Are you kidding me? They still survived. We have no troops to send to here, and that worst thing with this is that Gal will survive. So now we're gonna have to go and take that city back. We lost 3 generals, guys. 3 generals! Insane! And that was supposed to be an easy defense, and it really was if they did attack us, which it didn't. Alright, a lot of heroic deaths right there. That's terrible. There we go. We got another city here. They didn't attack us. There we go. 22 years old. Nope.
Yes.
I think there was someone trying to buy me off here. I think that's why the fleet is here. This fleet needs to go here right now, because we need to send troops here against these guys. And look at this. If we take this, Numidia is done for it, and we're gonna attack them by before we end this turn here. Just gonna double check and see. There's a lot of merchants around here. Look at that, 900 plus. Go and push that one. 600 plus. Well, why not? Go and take that one. There should be probably a merchant there already, but why not? Why not? 500. Yes, go there. Now we finally make some money, which is nice to see. 1,000. 900. All right, almost 1,000. We need to buy him off, but that's not gonna work.
Yes.
Alright, we're very happy with this. Got some merchants out here and about. Love to see it. We got the city now. Everything in here is pretty happy though. So I just say we get this up. And yeah, you gotta go. You got to go. And we have so much cav here. And I know we have this cav to fight Numidia. But it's not gonna be needed. I said I was gonna send these over here. Maybe to take this seat actually. It's not a bad idea. How upset are you gonna be if I do like this? Still pretty happy. Still pretty happy. So yeah, I'm gonna bring those out here. We need a fleet here. I'm gonna train them as soon as we take that city. You keep pushing these guys. I can't believe we lost this to Gal. No survivors. Yes. Wait, that was the one that has... No. That's one. One survivor still. Alright, let's hold that under siege. So frustrating that they got that city from me. Should not happen. Alright. Like I said, you're supposed to go down this way. We only have one elephant, so not really necessary. But... yeah. You go this way. We're gonna push the Greeks now. We were finally mobilizing against the Greeks. And yeah, we could just take this one really easy, just bring troops over here. But we want to take these cities. We want to take a lot of cities by like really quickly, especially their monuments, to really weaken them quickly and hard before they do anything to push us back. Now we have 3 in there, so you go this way. Unfortunately, we can't make... It's just gonna grow very soon. Let's get that one in there, I guess. Now we have a lot of money, which is always nice to see. This city did grow, so now we can finally do some higher taxes in here. Let's see if we can get that market as well. We'll love some stone walls in there. I think they deserve it after having it without walls for that long, or broken walls for that long. And not very happy in here, so I'm gonna have to get the temple. And we kind of want to push some temples here because we want to get some more sacred band, I guess. But for now, let's keep it as it is. Maybe in Italy, we will push some temple. For now, high taxes, get the temple in there. That will probably change very soon. They should be pretty upset at me here. But we should have... Oh, we have merchants. Do we not have anything to be sent out? Alright, never mind. You go up here now and have a chat with Britannia. Because I want to see some new map information there. Have the siege. I'm going to have to wait those 3 turns. But once we have done that, there's no way they're going to hold that city. These are going to go and take Palma back. So actually get this fleet this way. This unit should be fine to go over here and take this from them. Because we need to take them all out. Very good. And then in here now, see if we can build before we actually get that last city. Still not growing in here, huh? Here we definitely can build. And happiness is not very good. Trade income bonus. Look at that. Yes, get that, please. Get the happiness up as well. Happiness. We're going to have to push the happiness. But I think if we get the sewers... And yeah, we start with that for now. And then maybe temple, actually. It's just level 1 temple. So let's start with that one as well. Messana. In here, this is a huge city. We can build sacred band in here. I'm not sure why we aren't already. So let's get those right now. And let's also see if we can get... Well... Let's get some better gear. Why not? Can't really build any financial buildings here. And here, definitely need to stack some buildings here. And we're going to start off with roads and then mines. There we go. Finally, we have some money so we can start stacking some buildings, I was going to say. But we are already broke. 4,000 to go. Tingy. Sorry for not building here in ages, but now you're going to get that next temple, and you're also going to get some public baths, and you should be happy. Once we take this city, I think we will have some spare money as well. But let's attack this one. Let's use the elephants to open up these gates. And this should, I'm not saying it will, but this should be the last of Numidia, which is going to remove all enemies from south. And we're going to see if we can have some friendship with Egypt. That would be nice as well. But yeah, I'm going to send these guys up here right now. Mercenaries, you need to be ready as well. Because if they have their spearmen right there, that could be some issues. And then they basically have just spearmen. So you're going to have to take this city for me. Cavalry. That's a lot of cavalry. Way too many cavalry. Well, anyway, so you go here as well. I guess you can just go here and then start battle. Elephants, open this up. And let's see if we can find their... I'm just going to send them up here and just start firing right now. Gotta watch out for those towers. Where are their missile units? They're right there. No. Oh, that's the general. Okay. Anyways, let's just keep on firing. We need to throw him down because that could actually be a problem. Because, yeah, definitely get him down as much as possible. We're going to lose some mercenaries there. That's fine. But we definitely want to get them down. Really? They're just going to stand there and let me fire them down? Down to 25 already. It's pretty dumb of them. Alright, elephants. And then Sacred Band, come up here. They're down to 1. That's just the general left, and we don't have any spares left. Are you kidding me? I don't think... maybe the tower will shoot at me. I don't care. Alright, let's see if we can get this wall up. Ah, oh, dang it, they're coming already.
Enemy have lost the walls. Send your troops and take
really?
the rest of the settlement.
How are they holding this good against those... get those phalanxes down. Didn't expect them to. Elephants, you're gonna have to... I'm just gonna send this... not too good. Elephants, I know you are dead tired, but... There we go, broken. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Get those lines up. Yes, they're standing there. Good. Alright. Not sending him in general for this one. But you need to go in here. Look at that. Yes. That's just devastating. Why would you just put them there? Phalanx is down. You go and chase those troops. Everyone except you. You're gonna stay here. We need to kill these guys before they get to the capture point. Attack them right there. Now they should be trapped in here. Elephants, you are so tired. I know. Might be the last battle for you, so just keep going. Because I don't think we will attack Egypt in some time here. Troops, get in here. General, we can't lose any more generals, so you're gonna have to stay behind for this one. Sacred Band, you need to come in here.
Like a frightened child. Now attack and
Get in here.
the will of his followers.
Fortunately, we're gonna have to fire on this capture point because it's huge. You guys, go this way. No. Keep going this way. I don't want to be caught by them. If you can lure them off their capture point, that would be great. I was gonna say, is that still a wavering unit somewhere? No, it's not. Unfortunately, we didn't get them off the capture point. I'm gonna make sure that you are group 4 and you stay right here. Elephants, I know you are very tired, but you're gonna come in this way. Sacred Band, you need to start going here right now. We need you for this fight. I'm not really scared of this dude right here. Maybe, yes, maybe. Go back again, and then you come this way. You're gonna be group 6, I guess. Alright, yes. Oh my. I'm not sure how these elephants are gonna do here, so I'm just gonna send everything in here except General. You stand there. They're broken. Alright, now we don't need to rush in here any longer. You come this way. Phalanxes are down. Should be easier to kill these guys. They're not going to break here on this capture point, so let's be very careful. Alright, we can come in from the behind here. I think we're going to grab some kills. General is dead. They're not going to break, but yeah, we definitely should be getting him down here. Let's make sure that the general is not here. You can actually just ride. Actually, just build that horn. There we go. Alright. Lost more than I wanted, but victory. Numidia is gone. I hope they might have another city somewhere that I'd missed, but hopefully they should be gone. And no more war against them. Gaul is weak. Look at that. We're going to keep this because... oh, yes. Numidia, gone. Now these guys will not push me. And I'm going to occupy this because... wait, I fucking was... yeah, maybe I misread it. But this city is very hard to grow. Very, very hard. And we have Temple of Baal in here. And we need to push this to so we can get some Sacred Band in here. Because this is now my front line. We need some money in here as well. But that's going to be used for the next turn. Malish. Oh. No taxes. We can't even afford a dang tower. I have a plan to fix that. There we go. We're going to get one here, and then we're going to get one right here on the front line so we can see what everything that is going on here. You need to go here as well. We do need to retrain. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, we cannot even retrain them. Because they're just getting better gear. Alright. I think it's time to end this turn. I know we should attack here, but we're just going to wait. Because as you can see, these troops are getting weaker by the day. They're getting weaker and weaker. Because they can't probably not afford to pay for them. This was a total score for them though. So we need to take it back quickly so they can't remove our buildings in there. That's terrible if they do that. Really? Now they bought off of merchants. Alright, Greeks want to have a chat with me. Oh. Usually when the Greeks want to talk with you. Now they bought me off again. 30 years old? No way. And they don't, like when they talk with you and then they don't do anything else. Usually that is a sign that they're gonna attack you. That's just usually what happens. Bought my merchant. Okay, let's see here. It seems to be stacking some units here, but so am I. Got a new general here. He can definitely lead that attack. You know what to do. You go down this way. Alright. I don't want... we're making 22k each turn, so let's not be too aggressive here. But how upset are you going to be if I do like this? Probably really upset. Really, really upset. And I'm going to leave you behind. Wait, you were supposed to stay. Alright, now they're happy. Can we take these guys out? Well, they're still pretty happy. And this force will now keep pushing up here. Because we need to keep pushing back the Gauls here. Now we have the walls ready to go. So I'm going to do like this. Put them in here. No taxes. They're pretty happy still. Get some more of these in here. And fix the happiness by doing that. And now we should be good to go. I'm going to get these guys to come around this way. Like so. You got to come this way. There we go. So now we get them to surround, we get them surrounded, and hopefully we can get these guys to come around and take this city from them. Look at this. They're getting lesser and lesser men in there. So if we can just get that siege going over here, get up here quickly. If we can get that one, and we can also get this one up here, that would be amazing. 20k to play with. That's always nice. We're gonna go down to this city. Because this is where it's going to be needed the most, I think. Not really, actually. Everything seems to be pretty happy here. But I'm going to do like this. I'm going to also do like maybe we do need to keep this is the front line. But right now, I don't feel like Egypt is that aggressive to me. So I say we do like this and get some merchants in here instead. But first the diplomat so we can have a chat with them. And then we're just going to secure... Alright, next turn. I don't... How is our relationship with Egypt? Let's double check and see that. Can we see... We have a good reputation. Alright, 81. So pretty good. So, yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. Ships, come here. Now. Can we retrain the fleet? Oh, we can't even retrain the fleet. Alright, let's get the other fleet in here. Have those retrained. And this one, I was going to put up to take that one. But I know there is... a fleet right here. So we cannot really do it. However, we do have a fleet here, right? Alright, I'm going to bring you down. Because that's a fairly decent fleet. Alright, definitely eyeing those Greeks. Definitely eyeing you. Don't I have a diplomat somewhere around here? Yeah, I do. Map information. Yeah, look at that. They're pissed off at me.
Think very carefully before you reply.
They're the map. Wait, they want my...
Until next time.
Alright, they're being aggressive. Alright. I think a war is brewing here against the Greeks. Actually going to end one more turn here. But I want to just continue building here and get these up here. Because now we are making bank. Very happy here. I'm going to get normal taxes, get better roads. So we have that replaced. We're going to replace... No, we're going to get this and then replace that. There we go. Let's keep stacking. Carthago Nova. Pretty sure we can build here as well. And same thing here. Get that money buildings. Let's get one for now. Already running out of money-ish. In here, still pretty upset. That is a problem. That is a big problem, actually. So I'm going to get that temple. I think that's going to make us make some sacred band in there. So not that we need sacred band in there, but that would be nice. And here we go. Here, market sewers. Should make them happy. So we can raise that tax in there. Tingy, we're still going. Sagestica. What can we get going here? Hopefully the tax soon. And we're going to start by doing this because I don't want that. Look at that. Now we can raise tax. 85. Still pushing it. Temple of Ball. Like I said, we're going to push Temple of Ball in Italy here. Over here. Market. Have that market in here. We don't even have a market in here. Definitely need that one. And then maybe let's get the large temple. Can't have a level 1 temples in here. That's not going to be good for the campaign here. And then Oscar. Definitely want something for the happiness. So, yeah, temple, I guess. Yeah, we definitely need to go up there. That's why I kind of want to end that turn. This is not going to work because we have nothing. So, one might be enough, but I still want 2. All right, end this turn. Get some more money. Britannia, right. Let's have a chat with them first.
A most generous proposal.
Well, there we go.
Let us end the bloodshed.
I can have ceasefire if you give me... I mean, if you just give me this.
Regretfully, we must decline.
Worth a shot, right? Too old. Why am I getting all these old generals? I'm gonna let this finish for one turn. That's fine. And now in here, let's have a look here. We're gonna grow here very soon. I'm just gonna do like... I don't know if the sickness comes here, but... I don't care. There we go. So now we can build here. Very upset here. That is a sign that we need a bath here in here if we don't. We have a bath. Let's get the public baths. Here we go. This army is just completely pointless. And costing me money. There we go. Could be needed to send up there, but for now, I don't think we need to do that. Same thing here. Like, I don't need to sit on this large, massive force. Alright, there we go. Get that tower up. I want a tower here. So, oh, I just trespassed. Sorry. Probably gonna be pretty pissed off about that. And then we're just gonna get the last tower there. Now we can see into Egypt here, which is gonna be nice. If they do trespass here, we can see whenever they do come, and you just get ready for it. And since we can't like build better troops right now, we're just gonna keep these. However, no, keep them. I mean, we can't afford it, so it's not a problem with money. So I'm gonna leave you. One more turn on those sacred bands, so just keep producing those. Now we have a massive army of cav units here. I'm pretty sure we have here as well. Yep. There we go. Pretty sure we have onagers as well. Would you look at that? Do we want more onagers? Stupid question. Yes, we do want more onagers. So keep getting those. That way we can knock down those Greek stone walls whenever we get there. And remember, they threaten us by saying accept or we will attack. So I take that as a threat. I mean, it is a threat. And maybe even get this guy to push up here. Because if we take all their cities here... I was going to say, where are you? Then there's no way they're going to be able to pay for the troops. Wait a minute. Alright, we can attack this right away. And we're going to do that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Thank you all members that are supporting more than just watching this video. And if you want to become a member, you can grab your shield and join the shield wall by pressing join below this video. But again, thank you all for just watching. And if you want to see the next video in this series, you're going to see that video on the screen right now. So keep your axes sharp, and I will see you in the next video.